Hey everybody, it's Uptown, and this is a very casual and very informal video that I'm making right now, but that's because I need to make it quick and it's spontaneous, and I also feel really bad because I realized way too recently that I forgot to update you guys on something that's actually really important and kind of a big deal, and that I alluded to in past videos but then never actually told you, and now I feel like a jerk, so we're gonna remedy that real fast. So the big announcement is that I'm actually going to be a guest of honor at KuroNekoCon this year. For those of you that may or may not remember, I went to KuroNekoCon last year in 2016. It is the two-day convention in Spokane, Washington at the Spokane Convention Center, and I hosted two panels for them. My first Miraculous Ladybug panel, the Miraculous Marinette and Adrian panel, and I also hosted the first Meister Madness panel there. So that convention was actually a really great experience, and it was so positive, and everybody there was so nice and so enthusiastic. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I really wanted to go back this year, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to because it was a really long way to go for only 2 days, and I wasn't sure if time-wise and financially if it was going to be possible or if it was going to be worth it. Until KuroNekoCon themselves actually reached out to me and said that you guys have been asking for me to come back so much that they decided to invite me as a guest of honor. And this is a huge deal. I'm actually going there. I've been asked to be there as a guest. I'm going to be there as a guest of honor. I'm going to be hosting panels by myself for the first time, which is also a reason why this is a huge deal. I've never done solo panels before, ever. It's always been with other people. They've always been specific to a particular series. They've always been completely in character unless I've been asked something out of character. You know, stuff like that. The panels that I've posted here on this channel in the past, in other words. But this time it's going to be really different, and I'm hosting panels that are going to be very different, and it's going to be a completely new and novel experience for me, and I am still reeling from it, and I'm so excited. And I'm really excited to meet you guys too, because if you guys have been asking for me to go back this much, then I know there's going to be a lot of you there, and I'm so excited to see familiar faces. I'm excited to meet new people, so thank you for that. This would not have happened at all if not for you guys. So enough about the sentimentality and all kinds of things like that. So I'm here to talk to you also about the schedule that I'm going to have for KuroNekoCon. So the convention itself takes place from July 29th to July 30th. I will be there both days, whole weekend. And as I mentioned, I will be hosting panels and appearing at events doing, you know, this and that, and now I'm going to tell you all about it. So on the 28th, which is Saturday, day one, I will be doing my best to make it to opening ceremonies, which starts promptly at 10 a.m. And then later that day, I'm going to be hosting my first solo panel and my first panel of the weekend, which is getting into character with Uptown. I asked people a while ago on Instagram and some other social media what kinds of panels you would like to see from me in the future, and a panel about getting into character was one of the top requests, and that's something that I was actually really interested to try and host as well, and just to share what tidbits of advice, information that I have, and you know, you can take it or leave it. So the Getting Into Character with Uptown panel happens on the 28th, day one, from noon to 1 p.m. It's an hour-long panel. So if you're at all interested in the topic or just want to come by and sit around and listen to me talk for an hour and also interact with you guys, because this panel is going to also have some opportunities for you guys to interact with me more on a personal level too, because I have some little games and little acting exercises that I want to do with some people if they're willing to let me use them as my guinea pigs to illustrate some points that I want to make. It'll be fun, and hopefully it will be useful and informative, educational, whatever you want to call it. So after that, also on the first day, is the Cosplay and Skit contest. I will not be competing in the contest, but however, I will be a guest judge for the contest, which again is another huge deal because I've never been asked to judge something on such a large scale. I've hosted a cosplay contest, I've helped judge a lip sync contest before, but I've never judged people's craftsmanship in the main event of the entire convention. That's kind of a big deal. So we'll see how that goes, but yes, I will be at the Cosplay and Skit contest judging, so you will probably see me, I'll come up and introduce myself, and you'll see me around, I'll be there. So definitely stop by, say hi afterwards or beforehand if you can catch me. And if you're planning on competing in the contest, you and I will definitely be seeing each other. And that's pretty much all that's going on for Saturday, the first day of the convention. The second day, Sunday, I will be doing some more things, which you can catch me at. First order of business for that day is going to be my second panel of the weekend that I will be hosting by myself, which will be the Q&A and Storytime with Uptown Panel. This is where the one-on-one interaction is going to happen most. If you want to talk to me, get to know me, ask me things, pick my brain for an hour, you're more than welcome to come by. That panel is going to be from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., another hour-long panel early in the afternoon. So here you can just come, sit, relax, kick back if you want, or pop your hand in the air, ask me some questions, and figure out what I think about certain things, ask for tips, advice, or just, you know, who knows what's going to happen. It's going to be kind of random and relaxed and casual, I'm hoping, where I can just talk to you guys. You can talk to me, share some stories, you know. It'll be fun. Just room full of friends and family hanging out. The only other things going on for the second day are going to be closing ceremonies, which is the other sort of bigger thing that I'm going to be doing. I've been asked to appear at closing ceremonies as one of their guests of honor, and also to do a very special something. I don't know why I'm trying to keep this a secret. I should probably just come out and say it. So basically, at closing ceremonies, I'm going to actually be doing a lip sync performance, which I know at least some of you are probably excited to hear. I know I'm excited. Since I'm no longer associated with Anime PDX or NewCon PDX, which were sort of the pioneers here in the Pacific Northwest for doing lip sync contests at conventions, I haven't really had any easy opportunities to do more of them. But KuroNekoCon reached out to me and said that they would like it if I performed one and did one, and maybe in the future, if I continue to work with them, we might actually make it an event at KuroNekoCon as a staple that may be there to stay, which would make me really happy. So that's closing ceremonies, and that's going to be happening on Sunday, the 30th of July, from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. I will say though, spoiler alert, like 99% of my lip syncs, I have planned like almost nothing for this. All I know is who I'm cosplaying and what my song is. I don't know anything about what I'm doing, so it's all gonna be improv like it usually is. It'll be fine, it's always fine. Closing ceremonies does sort of conflict with the other event that I had sort of hoped to go to, which was the Masquerade dance, but I'm hoping to be able to at least pop in once closing ceremonies is done, or once at least they're done with whatever they're gonna do with me whenever they're gonna do it. And I will swing by the Masquerade dance if I can, and stop by, dance a little, and it'll be fun. So that is my plan, schedule-wise, for KuroNekoCon. The inevitable question that will then come up next is, what on earth am I cosplaying? Which, you know, your guess is as good as mine. I do plan to bring Victor from Yuri on Ice. I do plan to bring my Victor cosplay from Yuri on Ice, which you will see me in on Sunday, the second day. But as for day one, I honestly haven't decided what I want to cosplay yet. I have like 4 different ideas in my head, and I honestly just haven't chosen one. So, you know, it'll be a surprise, and whoop-de-doo. If you want to know ahead of time what I'm going to be cosplaying that day closer to the convention when I inevitably have to make up my mind, best advice, follow me on my other social media, namely Instagram. That's probably where you're going to find the updates that are going to be the most timely and relevant to what I'm doing. So I'll be taking pictures, posting updates throughout the convention, probably on Instagram. So that's where you're going to see the most stuff. Other question you guys are probably going to inevitably ask is, are the panels going to get recorded, or are they going to get posted on this channel? The hypothetical answer is yes, absolutely. I do want these panels recorded, and I will do my best to get it done and have them uploaded as soon as I can once the con is over. However, my usual videographer is not actually going to the convention this year, which is putting me in a really weird, awkward spot, which is fine. They do what they're gonna do, and it's gonna be fine, and I'll figure something out. I just don't know what that contingency plan is yet. Whatever I have to do, I will do my best, and I will do what I can, and whatever gets uploaded is what you're gonna get. One other detail, which I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy about it. During the convention, I'm actually gonna have KuroNekoCloud with me. If you've seen any of my recent videos, then you've probably heard, seen, already know, or have picked up on the fact that yes, KuroNekoCloud is my significant other, and our schedules have given us the good fortune of allowing me to bring them with me to this convention, and I'm really happy about it. So we're both gonna be there the whole weekend, if all goes as planned, and we're gonna be spending some time together and having a good time. So if you're interested in meeting me or meeting Keon at any point, if you see us walking around, definitely don't hesitate to say hello. Come up and say hi. We love meeting new people, and getting to meet you guys especially is just, it's really cool, and it makes our day, and we are happy to do our best to make your day as well. So come by and say hi. I promise we're not scary, I'm just tall. So that's it. I think that's officially it. Have I covered everything? I've covered everything. Yes, I have covered everything. Sorry this update is so incredibly late. I feel terrible and this is really awkward. But if you're able to go, please come say hi, and if you can't go, I'm sorry you can't be there in person, but I will do my best to get you as much from the convention as I can so you can at least watch and feel like you're there secondhand, which is better than nothing. Okay, update's over. I did the thing. Finally. Someone be proud of me. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.